My name is Jaden Johnson, a lockdown cornerback out of Ohio State, and the Vikings decided to trade all the way up to 15th pick in order to draft me. And coming out of Ohio State, we ended up actually winning the national championship in my last season with them, as I was the best cornerback, ranked number 1 in the nation. And we also had Marvin Harrison, who's also ranked the number 1 wide receiver. And even though we did win that year, unfortunately my little brother, who we'll get to in a little bit, wasn't able to play. Now, coming out of college, I've been compared to players like Darrell Revis and Richard Sherman in terms of my technique and my physicality, and some even compared me to a Deion Sanders, as in college football I had the most picks and I didn't allow a single touchdown in college. And the way that I just locked down a whole side of the field or just put one player on lockdown the entire game was just crazy. And playing at Ohio State, y'all already know I was guarding Marvin Harrison Jr. every single practice. And we were just iron sharpening iron every single time. We just kept on getting better. And it definitely showed in games. We both looked pro ready in our first season playing with each other. But other than that, my little brother Jaden, my twin brother, yeah, he was probably one of the hardest players I ever had to guard. I'm not gonna lie. Now here is my twin brother Jaden Johnson, who also played at Ohio State with me and Marvin Harrison Jr. But his story is a little bit different. Now for his story, I'm going to take y'all back. In high school, middle school, me and him both played both sides of the ball. We both played cornerback and receiver, but when it came to college, you already know, we didn't want to be fatigued and we didn't want to be the Travis Hunter type. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to stay on one side of the ball. I ended up staying on cornerback, he ended up staying wide receiver. In the first 2 years, we was both going crazy. I already know I was locking everything up, catching picks. He was going crazy with Marvin Harrison Jr. After our first season, he ended up tweaking his knee a little bit, but he ain't tell anybody about it, and that really messed him up for the rest of his college career. First season we was on Ohio State without Marvin Harrison Jr. He went crazy, about 1,600 yards in the first season. You know what I'm saying? Led the league in touchdowns, but then in the second season beginning, he ended up tweaking his knee, but he didn't tell anybody about it. He tried to fight through it because Marvin Harrison was on the team, and you know what I'm saying? Marvin Harrison ended up being the receiver one on the team because of his knee injury, and we started seeing him running a little bit slower and stuff. We like, yo, what's going on? But he wasn't telling nobody, and it all just went bad in the third season when he tore his ACL. And the biggest thing was he did not want to play another season. He just wanted to go ahead and get drafted. And he ended up being drafted in the 4th round to the Vikings with me. And with Jaden being drafted in the 4th round, he's probably not going to have too much of a chance at all after that injury, getting drafted that late and everything. He's like kind of at the all the way bottom of the receiver depth chart. But not only was he a wide receiver, he was also a returner for Ohio State. So the Vikings are going to go ahead and let him be a returner during the preseason, see what he can do a little bit. He might even get a couple runs at receiver. I'm going to see what I can do personally to try to get him some runs in. But right now it's preseason game 1, and we're playing against the Seahawks. And coach is going to go ahead and let me play like 1 or 2 quarters or whatever to guard DK, see how I do against him, and I'm definitely ready. On third one, I get targeted for my first time in this game, and I'm showing off great technique and great ball skills swatting that ball down. After locking him up on that first drive, Jaden's getting his first opportunity to do a punt return, but he didn't really get good blocks, couldn't do nothing with it. And even with this being a preseason, coach isn't going to put Jaden in for this game. We don't know why he's doing this, but hopefully Jaden ends up getting a chance. But back to the defensive side of the ball, he's in a tight formation. I'm hip to hip with him. The quarterback still throws it, and look at the ball skills. Come on, man, we locking up. I'm feeling it right now, but I might be feeling it a little bit too much. I almost got burnt on this play, but the quarterback overthrew it. Maybe if he would have caught it, I probably could have tried to swap that ball out of his hands. Then on 3rd and 10, I was hoping he was going to throw this jump ball, but instead he threw it to the other side of the field. And that ball should have been picked off for 6. Come on, what are you doing? Jaden gets another punt return chance, and I'm just seeing from the sideline, I already see that his burst of speed that he had in college is definitely not what it used to be, but hopefully he can get a little bit of that back. 2nd down, guarding him in a slot formation. I'm coming down trying to make a play on the ball, but they called a PI on me. I really don't feel like I hit him before the ball got there or nothing. I feel like it was just good play on the ball or whatever, but I guess. We lose our first preseason game by 1 point, but really don't matter because I was locking DK up. He didn't have no catches on me in this whole game. But with 2 games being left in the preseason, I'm trying to convince coach a little bit to just let Jaden get some snaps at receiver. Don't let him only be a returner. We'll see what happens in the next game. And for the next game, I'm guarding D-Hop, another great receiver. And I try to convince my coach to go ahead and let Jaden play some snaps at receiver, but honestly, I don't think he budged. 2nd and 10, I decided to press D-Hop, and this quarterback threw it right to him. Give me that pick. Getting his first punt return of this game, trying to get all the way to the right side of the field, juking out the defender, but there's a lot of defenders around him. He gets tackled. And again, coach ain't put him in the game. I'm guarding D-Hop, and he hits me with this post route, but I somehow make him drop that ball. I'm looking great right now. But this time on 1st and 10, D-Hop actually gets the better of me and does a post route again, and I was beat. 1st and 10, they run the ball with D-Hen, and I'm showing my tackling skills there, hitting him from his legs. You never want to tackle a running back from up top. I tried to get a little physical with D-Hop on this play, but he did a nasty slant, picking up 5 yards on that play. Then on 3rd and 5, I was hoping he was going to throw this jump ball to D-Hop. I was ready to pick that ball up, but they got the wide open tight end in the middle of the field with a tug. Now Jaden's getting his first kickoff return, and this is most likely his last time touching the field in this game, and he ain't go nowhere with it. Now this is the last game of the preseason, and coach will not be putting me in the game because I done shown off that I'm already a pretty good cornerback, and there's no point in me playing this last game in case I get injured. But there's one thing that coach told me about this game. Bro gonna get a chance. And when coach hit me with that information, I let Jaden know. I let him know that he better go crazy this game because I was fighting the whole preseason to try to get him in the game. He's finally got his chance. He got to go crazy. Now, one thing, if anything's going to slow him down from going crazy, it'll be the quarterback. His first play on the field is a pick. Yeah. Now, even though he ain't been having too many chances, he's been working real hard on trying to get his burst back, and he almost breaks off of this play, but one defender came in and made a big tackle. That could have been a crazy kick return. 2nd and 7, he's running a deep crossing route, and Kirk Cousins is throwing his ball to him, but it's all the way out of bounds. He couldn't even try to make a play on that ball. Seems like coach is really trying to push the limits to see where he's really at in terms of his speed and his agility, trying to put him on deep post routes, but nothing's really happening right now. 4th and 7. 2nd and 10, he's running a crossing route. He actually gets open on this play. Could have been a big play, but they had a blitzer coming in and got a big sack on Kirk Cousins. The Cardinals defense right now is just going crazy. On 3rd and 16, he tried to do a little playmaker, go up the field, but Kirk Cousins just running away the whole time. Look like the O-line not blocking. Still down 14-0, and he's running the corner out. He finally gets a catch in this game. It's a 1st down. Then on 3rd and 10, he's lined up on the numbers, running a post route and getting another target, catching the ball. That's another big play. This is another play when his quarterback just sold him. This was another 1st down that he probably could have turned into way more than just that, but that ball was inaccurate. Kirk Cousins caught their defense lacking in a Tampa 2, told Jaden to run straight up, and he scored his first touchdown of the preseason. Defense got another stop. 14-7. Kirk Cousins throwing his ball to the running back, and just look at Jaden making an amazing block, and he tries to make another one, but running back ran out of bounds anyway. 1st and 10, and Kirk Cousins tried to get this ball to Justin Jefferson. I don't know how this wasn't a PI, but it should have been because they called me for it. 3rd quarter now, running this kick off, and he found a little bit of green, but that one defender just had to come in and ruin it. He made a big tackle. I already know if he's going to be the kick return, he's going to get a couple of them touchdowns this season. Coach actually sat him out for the last possession. If he could have juked out this one defender, this punt return would have been crazy. On 1st and 10, Kirk Cousins sold Jaden again, overthrowing a drag route. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Now, honestly, I don't know if we won a single game of the preseason, but it really don't matter at all because regular season, we finna go crazy. Well, we can go crazy if Kirk Cousins doesn't do things like this. 13 for 28, 200 yards, a touchdown and 2 picks in the preseason. You cannot do that. And Jaden had 5 catches, 85 yards and a touchdown. Imagine if Kirk Cousins wasn't trash. It is finally our NFL debut, and we're playing against the Buccaneers, and hopefully Coach puts Jaden in at least a little bit. Give him some snaps to show what he can do here in this first game. But for me, on the other hand, I'm going to have to guard Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. I won't be guarding just one person the whole game because Coach want to see me guard both of them, see what I can do against both of them. We're going to see what happens. We playing real good defense on this first drive, and on 3rd and 10, Baker Mayfield tested Byron Murphy's side and he overthrew it. That's great defense. That boy Jaden is getting his first punt return opportunity here, and out of all the people on the field, that punt returner saved the punt for them because he would have had a lot more yards. Unfortunately, Jaden was not able to get in the game on the first offensive drive. They didn't score, and now we're going to have to lock up again. 3rd and 7. Out of a tight formation, I ended up bumping into one of my teammates, so Chris Godwin was actually open, but he tried to dot up Mike Evans. It was out of bounds. 3rd and 9, and I let Russell Gage, out of all receivers on their team, kill me for my first allowed catch, and it was a first down. That's crazy. 3rd down again. I'm playing in the flats on the Tampa 2, and he's testing me. Give me my first pick in my NFL career. And not only just my first pick 6 of my NFL career. Let's go. Well, 14-0 on 1st and 10, playing amazing defense. Baker Mayfield scrambling out to the left side, and he's getting sacked. I don't know why Baker Mayfield is disrespecting the secondary. Byron Murphy gets his first pick of the season. He could have went for 6 on this, but he just wasn't fast enough, and one of their offensive players had a pretty good angle on him, but still got the offense close enough to where they should be able to get some points out of this drive. We are up 21-0, 3rd and 7. It's still the second quarter, by the way, and we forcing them to another 4th down. I allowed a catch, but it don't really matter. It's 4th and 4. And this game's about over. They just can't score on us right now. We had an amazing debut, and sadly, Jaden wasn't even able to get in the game even when we were blowing them out in the second half. I don't know what's going on. And just looking at the quarterback stats, Baker Mayfield was terrible. Our defense was amazing. But Kirk Cousins, 13 for 19 with only 138 yards touchdown. He didn't throw a pick, but he needs to do better than that. Because if you just look at the receivers, they just didn't have good games at all. I mean, I feel like Jaden could have did something. But on the brighter side, I caught my first pick that was also a pick 6 in my first game, and Byron Murphy also caught a pick. And in my NFL debut, I ended up being the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Many to come. After Jaden didn't get any reps in that wide receiver in that NFL debut, he was real mad, honestly. Like, he only got to kick return and punt return in that game, and that really got him mad. So while we practicing and stuff, I could definitely see it in him. He really wants that wide receiver spot, and I'm trying to help him get it. I've been trying to persuade the coach every single game. I'm like, put him in the game, especially if the offense starts to be sluggish and stop scoring and all that stuff, then he has to get a chance because our defense is great right now, but it can't carry the offense every single game, especially when we get into the better teams, the better offenses. We're definitely going to need something to happen on offense. So whether it's team practices or even just like off days, he's been working hard, and he's been bringing me, Justin Jefferson, Byron Murphy, all of us been working hard and stuff. And we, all three of them, me, Byron Murphy, and Justin Jefferson, we see it in him that he can be a starter on this team. Coaches got to see it. That's all. I mean, even family been calling him, letting him know that don't be too mad that he's not getting too much minutes, because eventually that time's going to come. And when that time comes, he's going to have to show off and show out. But now it's week 2, and we got a Thursday night prime time game against the Eagles. It's definitely going to be way harder than the Buccaneers. I got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith to worry about. I think me and Byron Murphy can hold our own here. A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts showing off their connection immediately. It's a streak route, so I was guarding him, but they was on point with each other. He threw it down and in, and I could not play on that. The Eagles are a great running team, but here they're trying to run the ball, and we actually got them behind the line. Great tackle. 3rd and 5, and Jalen Hurts tried to scramble out to the right side, but Daniel Hunter played amazing defense, shedded that block, and got the sack. After we locked them up, offense went down the field and scored, so we're up 7-0. But we forgot about Jalen Hurts using his legs, and he gets a big gain getting to the 50. One thing I wasn't that good at in college was making tackles, and here I make a great tackle that a lot of cornerbacks probably wouldn't have made, preventing the first down. Going Devontae Smith and slice across it right, and I'm undercutting it and catching a pick. Offense did nothing with the ball. Jalen Hurts is running the ball, and I'm making a big hit on him, and he's fumbling, and we picking the ball up on their side of the field already. What a play. 14-0 now, and on 3rd and 2, they're trying to run the ball, but our defense, when it comes to 3rd downs for some reason, is amazing. 4th and 1. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts ain't got nobody to throw the ball to, so he decides to scramble. The linebacker comes down, makes a great tackle, but Daniel Hunter was getting double teamed. He ended up getting injured on this play. And he's our best pass rusher currently, so that could be a problem. On 2nd down, Devonta Smith running the streak route. I'm on the streak, and Jalen Hurts threw it out like back shoulder. If they was on point with each other, that would have been crazy. And then again on 3rd down, I actually got beat on this route, but Jalen Hurts just overthrew it. Let's go. That's lives. Jaden really hasn't had too many opportunities on punt returns because they keep kicking the ball out of bounds, but he looking real shifty on this play. He ain't getting nowhere, but he doesn't really get on the field too much. Eagles are in the red zone, and he's throwing this ball to A.J. Brown back shoulder, and I could not keep up with that. They just got too much chemistry. He might have scored that touchdown on me, but they still down a lot. 24-7, and Josh Metzel is catching his first pick of the season. Another great defensive game in our 2nd game. Jaden still hasn't been able to play receiver, and I don't know why. Kirk Cousins actually had a pretty good game this time. 20 for 27, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Jalen Hurts was terrible. We locked him up. Justin Jefferson, 8 catches for 91 yards. A.J. Brown had 6 for 91 and Tud. He didn't have all of them on me, though. I was guarding Devonta Smith for most of the game. He did get that 1 Tud on me, though. I ain't allowed too much after that. But I still balled, though. 10 tackles and a pick. Hey, man, I'm going to do my thing. And for the 2nd week in a row, I got NFC Defensive Player of the Week again. Now, we might be 2-0 right now, but right now we are 31st in offensive yards, and that is not good at all because we are 2nd in defensive yards. We're playing amazing defense, but offensively, they could definitely use a weapon, and that is Jaden. So I showed these stats to coach, even though I already know he done seen them, and we're going to see what happens week 3. Now, we thought the game was going to be good against the Eagles. We ended up killing them, and now week 3, we got the Chargers, another talented team, and coming off of a game where I just had another pick, I already got 2 picks in my first 2 games. It's going to be another good one against Justin Herbert. And hopefully, just hopefully, Jaden will get a chance to play. The first play of the game, Austin Eckler's breaking tackles. I missed this tackle completely, and I end up allowing that touchdown. It's all on me. I was supposed to make that tackle. He scored. And look like all the persuading me and Justin Jefferson been trying to do to get Jaden to play actually worked. He gets open on this crossing route and catches his first pass of his NFL career. Look, he already making plays in his first drive. 1st and 10, Kirk Cousins is throwing a dot to Justin Jefferson, getting the 1st and goal. Then on 1st and goal, Kirk Cousins is hitting T.J. Hockenson open for a touchdown. On 3rd and 1, Harrison Smith is coming down, laying a big hit on that tight end, forcing him to drop that ball. 1st and 10, Jaden's on a deep post route, and Kirk Cousins is throwing it with 2 people around him, and it was severely underthrown and ended up being picked off. Jaden didn't even have a chance to even try to make a play on that ball. It was just terrible. Now that Kirk getting the ball, we got to lock up, and I don't know why he's testing me. We locking Mike Williams up over here. 3rd and 9, they're running a screen play, and they almost get this 1st down, but we make a great tackle, and there's a flag on the play. They cheated and still didn't even get the 1st down. It's a holding, they going back. I lied, that would have gave them a 3rd down. We're declining it. RPO, Jaden's running the slant. He's throwing this ball to Jaden, he's making a great catch while taking the hit. Now, we're not a very good running team at all, but when we need to run the ball, we're going to run that ball, and he's fighting forward, Cam Akers, for the 1st down. On 3rd and 4, Jaden's running a post route, and he beats the cornerback that's guarding him, catching this ball for a big 1st down. It looked like Kirk Cousins already loves targeting Jaden as he gets in the ball again on the drag route, and he's getting his 1st down again. 3rd and 7, Jaden's running the corner route, but Kirk Cousins threw it like an out route, so he had to get to that ball and end up being a PI anyway. They're at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal on the 1-yard line, and we are forcing this run, scoring a touchdown. After seeing my brother go crazy, he got me feeling even more motivated to go and lock Mike Williams up. And honestly, I don't understand how this was a PI. All I did was swat the ball away from him. Ref, what's going on? I ain't do nothing. This time I tried to press him and he hit me with a nasty curl route getting his first down. That's not happening again. On 2nd and 10, I'm getting a little physical with Mike Williams. I got a safety over here. Justin Herbert still threw the ball. It's 2-on-1. He's not catching that. We should have had that pick. They got Mike Williams running another streak, and we still got the safety up here, so he ain't got nowhere to throw the ball to. 4th down. That was a terrible play call. Second half kickoff return for Jaden, and he almost broke off for a crazy run, but one defender came in and caught on to him, and the other one came in and made the tackle. On 1st and 10, Jaden's running a deep post route, and if only Kirk Cousins was looking at him, this would have been a touchdown. This would have been his first touchdown. 2nd and 14, and Jaden's running it outright. Kirk Cousins is throwing this ball a little bit under the defense, and he's still making this catch. And then on 3rd and 6, KJ Osborne is wide open on a drag, getting an easy first down. The Chargers just forgot all about the underneath routes. On 3rd and 10, Kirk Cousins can't find nobody to throw the ball to, and the person's coming off the edge, so he just throws the ball out of bounds. It's going to be a real tough field goal for our kicker, but hopefully he can make it. We actually made the field goal on 1st and 10. They were in a play action, and look at them blitzers getting there. Big sack. 2nd and long, and he's running this little hitch route, and I'm making him drop the ball. Don't run that little route on me. On 3rd and long, I'm guarding the slot. I actually got beat on this crossing route, but I had an amazing recovery and dived and swatted that ball down. Then on the punt return, Jaden did a nasty spin move to get out to the left side, burning everybody except for the punter, who had to juke out to go back inside and get tackled. If only that punter wasn't there, he probably would have took that home for 6. Telling y'all, he gonna get one of these this season, probably a couple of them. On 3rd and 10, Kirk Cousins is throwing his ball up to Jaden, but it was a terrible pass. He threw it out and down. You got to lead that to the end zone. Maybe he could have scored on that play. I really think Justin Herbert wants to throw a pick to me. He almost does here on this corner route, but he's lucky he overthrew it. That was mine. On 3rd down, this receiver's running a C route, and Justin Herbert actually threw the ball in my direction, but of course he threw it out of bounds. He knows that would have been picked off. We up 20-7, and now they're trying to take shots, and he's throwing it to the wrong person. Don't throw it to Mike Williams. He's locked up, as long as I'm on him. Justin Herbert being a little too stubborn. He does the same thing again, and this time I'm taking this away. Give me that pick. But then, of course, when I'm trying to take this all the way home, Justin Herbert is making the tackle. Another great game as we go 3-0, 31-14, just dominance. In this game, Kirk Cousins was 20 for 28. He did throw a pick, but he did score a touchdown. We won. And technically, this is Jaden's debut. He had 100 yards with 8 catches. He went crazy. And I did my thing too, a pick, 2 tackles. You know what I'm saying? After that boy Jaden was going crazy in his first game starting, I was real happy for him because he been working super hard in practice every single time we practice. He ain't never slowed down, and it definitely showed in that game. So me and our family are definitely expecting him to get a lot more reps on the team as a wide receiver. Not only just returning like he was before, but as a wide receiver. And I'm ready for it. It's week 4. We're playing against the rookie Bryce Young at Carolina, and it is raining right now. So maybe that'll make their quarterback trash, or it might make Kirk Cousins even worse. We'll see what happens. We're in the Tampa 2, and Bryce Young saw that, so he tried to fit this ball in between the zones, but Harrison Smith is coming down, laying a big hit, forcing the incompletion. They try to run a screen play on 3rd and 10, but this did not work at all for them, getting sacked. I already know Jaden was mad coming off the field after this return right here. He juked that one defender, but the other one did not get blocked, so he got tackled. There was green grass after that. 1st and 10, run the RPO, and Kirk Cousins is throwing this ball right to Jaden. He's making a great catch in traffic. On 2nd and 4, Jaden is running a deep crossing route. Kirk Cousins is connecting with him, and he's breaking this one tackle, but then there's 3 defenders around him making the tackle at the same time, and he ended up coming down with an injury. Hopefully it's not too bad, even though he has to go back to the locker room. Hopefully it ain't too bad. And it ended up being a chest injury. We don't know what kind of injury, and we don't know how long he'll be out for, but it's a chest injury. It just had to happen now. Wow. Well, now my brother's injured, but at least offense still found a way to score. And on 1st and 10, they're testing Josh Meadows, and he's getting that pick, lurking that, taking it home for 6. 1st and 10, Bryce Young is throwing this ball out to the flats. This DB held him, and I hit sticked him, and the ball fell out of bounds. I still forced that fumble though. Then on 3rd and 10, Bryce Young almost threw a dot to the middle of the field, but it's raining and he overthrew it. That ball probably slipped out of his hands. Still up 14-0, 2nd and inches, and I ran this route for Adam Thielen, catching a pick. And then after catching the pick, I found a way to break a tackle and get going for a pick 6. This one for that boy Jaden. It's almost the second half and Jaden is still back there in the locker room, still getting checked out right now, so it's probably not going to be good. Hopefully he doesn't miss too many weeks, but it's definitely not looking like he's going to play anytime soon. Despite his injury, we still end up winning 35-7, another blowout, dominant victory. Kirk was really efficient, 20 for 24, 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Bryce Young, we were just locking that offense up. But honestly, that should have just stuck with running the ball. They was doing pretty good. And then the one drive Jaden got to play before he got hurt, he had 2 catches for 36 yards. That's tough. But you already know I got to keep carrying this on. Caught another pick in this game, pick 6. And this is my 4th pick in my 4th week. Now that the game's all over with, we finally got more information. And we found out there's a broken collarbone. And he'll be out for 7 weeks. Man, that's a long time. And coming into week 5, we got the Chiefs, who are actually 1-3. Well, we're 4-0. But they're still Mahomes, Andy Reid, and Travis Kelce. So as a defense, we just got to lock them up. We could definitely win this game and go to 5-0. Mahomes is starting this game off trying to test me, and I'm making that receiver drop that ball in the flats. Then on 3rd down, he can't find nobody. He wants to throw it to the flats, but he tried to roll out, but he's getting sacked by Danielle Hunter. Offense went down there and scored, and Mahomes is trying to throw this ball over my head, and I'm swatting that down. Now on 3rd and 3, they running the ball straight up the middle and they're getting the easy 1st down. I don't know why Mahomes keeps on testing me, but here he throws the ball perfectly to where I couldn't catch it. It was just it's not happening again. In the red zone on 3rd and 2, Mahomes is throwing this ball straight to his 2nd tight end. He's getting the 1st down. Now on 1st and goal, he's throwing this ball straight to his slot receiver, Rashee Rice, scoring the touchdown. 7-7. They're around the 50, and I tried to jump this ball, but he threw it a bit too high for me to catch it. That's a good pass by Mahomes. I thought I had that alert. He's testing me again on 2nd and 10, and Harrison Smith is coming down, swatting the ball down. He ain't really had to. I probably would have picked it off if he did. 3rd and 10, and Mahomes is trying to throw a dot on the back of the end zone on the other side of the field, but Byron Murphy is not going for it, swatting the ball. We up 14-10, and for some reason, I haven't really been guarding Travis Kelce like that, but here I'm guarding him, and I'm locking that up. It's 3rd and 10 and only like 4 seconds left in this half, so I'm just going to let him catch this ball. We making a tackle. We're going on to the 2nd half. We up 17-10 in the 3rd quarter, and he's back to testing me, and I'm making that receiver drop the ball. You cannot do that. He's not catching the ball on me no more. Mahomes hasn't been using his legs at all in this game, so we just completely forget that he has legs. He uses them to get this 1st down on 3rd. Finally guarding Travis Kelce again. He's running slant and Mahomes is throwing it and I'm swatting the ball. Don't throw it to me. I'm going to swat it. He's not catching that ball. It's just so beautiful when the whole defense is locked in. Defensive backs is locking up and the pass rushers are doing what they need to do, containing that edge. We're now up 24-13 in the 4th quarter and Mahomes can't find nobody to throw the ball to. He's taking a sack. They had to run hurry up offense for no reason because Travis Kelce is locked up still. Great defense by that linebacker. Another dominant win here, beating the Chiefs 31-13. This was a very impressive win. And Kirk Cousins again having another good game, 25 for 30, 245 and 2 tugs. Mahomes didn't look too good. In this game, Jordan Addison went crazy, 10 catches, 113 yards and 2 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson ain't really been Justin Jefferson, but hopefully he turns into Justin Jefferson this season. I ain't catch a pick this game, but I had 5 tackles and many pass deflections. It only shows 2, but I had way more than that. It's now week 6 against the Bears, and we got to worry about a very, very fast quarterback. Now, if you're wondering how Jaden's doing right now, you would think that he probably would be mad and stuff because he got injured as soon as he got a chance, but he's actually in high hopes still. Many people thought that because of this injury, he might have felt a type of way because he finally got a chance and it just felt like it was just taken away from him. But he believes that as soon as he's done with this injury, he's going to get back on the field and do exactly what he was doing before he got hurt, which was ball. Which is exactly what I'm doing against the Bears as I run DJ Moore's route for him, catching the pig. You already know this one is going home too. I don't even know how many pick sixes I got this season. But ever since Jaden's injury, our family's been calling him every day. I've been making sure I check up on him every day too, just to make sure that he's good mentally and everything. But currently right now, we are obviously looking like the best team in the league. Our offense is looking good, especially since he started in that one game. It feels like offensively, the energy has switched and they've been a lot better. And defensively, y'all already know we're a top 3 defense in the league, which is going crazy right now. And I don't know why he tried to test me here. DJ Moore, you're not getting nothing on me in this whole game. I'm sorry, you just can't. But in this game against the Bears, it was just like how you would expect any game to be against the Bears. We just dominated them. Their offense was not good at all. Their defense wasn't good either. You know what I'm saying? And we go on to 6-0 after blowing them out 42-3. They couldn't even score a touchdown on us. Crazy. And Kirk Cousins with another great game. 24 for 29, 259, and 3 touchdowns. He's doing his thing right now. Jordan Addison with another 2-touchdown game, 80 yards. Justin Jefferson finally scored, but he's just not getting the yards he used to get. Maybe he's getting double teamed. In this game, me and Harrison Smith caught a pick. Of course, mine went for 6. And we ain't had a player of the week since week 2, which was me. And Kirk Cousins finally gets him an offensive player of the week. That's great. And now with us going into week 7, Jaden has 4 weeks left until he's coming back onto the field. I can't wait. Alright, no, this game against the 49ers is going to be very tough. 2 of the best defenses in the league. I'm pretty sure we are ranked 1 and 2. We're 6-0, they're 5-1. And I'm having a very crazy season right now. It's only going into week 7, and I already have 5 picks and 3 touchdowns off them picks. So maybe the 49ers is going to game plan to not test me, or maybe they will test me. We'll see. But I'm going to say is Kirk Cousins, please. Please. First drive of the game on 1st and 10 and Brock Purdy. Come on now, give me that pick. Now, if their game plan is testing me this game, we looking good. But Brandon Ayuk is coming off of a 12-catch, 116-yard, and 2-touchdown game, so maybe coach will have me on him for most of the game. But honestly, the main person we need to be worrying about is Christian McCaffrey. We're not that good at stopping the run as shown against the Panthers. They was running all over us. They just couldn't pass. But this is a team that's going to be able to pass and run, so we might have a little problem. On 1st and 10, Brock Purdy's coming right back to me, and he thought he had this pass completed, but I'm right there. Amazing ball skills. Second and 10, they're trying to pass the ball, but we got a blitz coming at them. Linebacker coming in for a big sack. Then on 3rd and long, we're playing good defense again, and I wanted him to throw this ball to him because he was not going to be able to catch it. He gets sacked again. 4th and 34. On 2nd and 7, I'm in the flat, and this ball is thrown straight to Debo, and he just dropped the ball. I don't know if he heard footsteps or something, but that's tough. Then on 3rd down, Brock Purdy has to scramble out to the right side immediately. All them pass rushers is on him. He's throwing his ball out of bounds. 4th down again. Offense, go get some points. Offense did not score, but honestly, I can't blame them. Their defense is amazing. Our defense is amazing. It's going to be a very defensive, low-scoring game. And honestly, I see that Jaden's needed in this one right here. The 49ers been doing a lot of passing in this game, and now that they done got to running, this is when we start to not be able to stop them because pass game were amazing. The best in the league at stopping the pass, but running, I don't know about that. They're on outside of the field now on 2nd and 11. It's a Tampa 2, and they saw it and threw the ball right over my zone, getting the first. We've been playing some good defense here in the red zone on 3rd and 7, and Brock Purdy can't find nobody to throw the ball to, so he scrambles out to the right side, and nobody even got him. There was a contain on the field, and he somehow still got in for a rushing touchdown. Well, this is kind of crazy because we just got off the field. Now we're back on the field, already in the red zone, and they're scoring another touchdown. What happened, offense? All right, now we found ourselves down 14-7, which normally we are not used to being down because we barely been down this season. But now we're gonna have to fight. Right when we thought we had them, we ran man, and George Kittle ended up getting wide open for the 1st down. And then on the next play, I get hit with a nasty curl route by Debo. Not happening again. I'm getting real physical with him on this play, and he still threw it, and that should have been my pick, but I dropped it. Brock Purdy is trying to quickly get this ball to his tight end, but Debo's head ended up hitting the ball, and he dived and still made the catch, but they back 2 yards. On 3rd and 12, they decided to run the ball. On 3rd down, they run the ball like that? I don't understand it, but offense, come on, please. Well, offense did not score, and I got killed by this end route, but good thing Brock Purdy just overthrew the life out of that ball. That's locked up. Then on 2nd and 10, Brock Purdy's testing my duo, Byron Murphy, and he's locking up too. 3rd and 10, I'm guarding George Kittle, locking him up. Everything's locked up, and Brock Purdy can't find nobody to throw the ball to. He's inaccurately throwing it to the sideline. Offense, we need something now. Well, right now, it seems like Kirk Cousins just can't find anything at all. He can't do nothing on this 49ers defense. We're just going to have to try to create a turnover real quick. But then on 2nd and 1, Brock Purdy throwing a dot to the end zone. Wide open receiver. He burnt that man. We're down 2 scores, but the game is not over with. They passing the ball to Brandon Ayuk. You can give me that pick. Well, we played hard this game. It was a good game. The defense was amazing on both sides, but their offense just scored more than ours did. Really looked like Kirk just couldn't get nothing going in the second half of the game. 2 picks. And I don't know what's going on with Justin Jefferson, but these ain't the stats he's supposed to be putting up. And I caught 2 picks in this game, but we still lost. With that loss, our undefeated streak is over with, and now we got the 3-3 Packers, a big divisional game. We better win. At the last game, I went to check up on my brother Jaden, and he was looking pretty good. He's looking like he's definitely recovering pretty well, so when it comes for that time for him to return, he'll be good. As he only has 3 weeks left, and I can't wait till he come back, because right now our offense ain't looking too good. But in this game against the Packers, they're also a pretty good defense, but their offense definitely isn't that good, and y'all already know how I'm going to do in this game. But then again, this is another team with a very good running back, a great running back, and we're going to have to try our hardest to be able to stop him. Everybody. 3rd and 7, and Jordan Love is going to find a receiver wide open in the middle of the field for the first down. You would think that since I'm leading the league in picks, even as a rookie, that they would stop testing me, but here he still throws it to my side. I almost had that pick because of how inaccurate it was. Oh, he's just lucky. I don't know what's going on with our 3rd down defense. We used to be the best in the league at it, but we've been letting up 3rd down conversions like pretty frequently recently. And honestly, I don't know how many times we done got them to a 3rd down, but just like on this play, they keep on getting the 1st down off the 3rds. I don't know what's going on. And they're in a tight formation. It might have looked like I got cooked on this play right here, but if he threw that ball, I was going to play that ball and swat it away. We get a big sack. It's 3rd down again, 3rd and 12, and this was almost a touchdown. We almost let up another 3rd down, but that's great recovery from that DB swatting that ball. Still only up 7-0. Offense is having a tough time trying to score on the Packers, and they almost score here, but that's overthrown. Offense been struggling, so here I'm baiting up this flat route. He's throwing it straight to me. Give me that pick, and I'm going for 6. Ain't nobody catching me. Second half now on 2nd and 7, and this receiver got open on a curl route and just dropped the ball. And then on 3rd down, they're in a bunch formation, and this linebacker was just standing there right there to catch this pick. I don't normally play off coverage, but I'm playing it here, and they're doing a wheel route, and I'm making an amazing diving swat. It's 3rd and 1. They're running the ball, and we knew they were running the ball, but we just could not stop it, and they ended up getting a big game. I really messed up on this play. I was being a little bit way too physical with Christian Watson, and I ended up getting killed on the play too. So I got an illegal contact, and I got killed at the same time. Then I'm in off man coverage again, and he kills me on this in route. I need to stop doing that. I need to be physical with receivers. We're playing some great red zone defense, and they're trying to throw this ball to the flats, and I almost caught this pick, but I dropped it. Now on 4th and goal, Jordan Love found the gap in the zone and almost scored his touchdown, but that receiver was out of bounds. Let's go. Pretty good bounce back game after losing to the 49ers last week as we went 21-7. Kirk was 15 for 20, but only 148 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. And just from looking at the stats, these double teams that's been throwing at Justin Jefferson gotta be crazy. And defensively, y'all already know we gonna deliver. I'm gonna get my picks. And after that game, we are finally starting to get there. 2 weeks, only 2 weeks left until Jaden returns. We're going into week 9, and I already have 8 picks, and 4 of them went for 6. And with my brother coming back in these next 2 weeks, we gotta go ahead and keep on going crazy. So when he come back, we're gonna be unstoppable. The Falcons know that we're not a good run-stopping team, so they're immediately trying to run this ball with Bijan Roberts, and he's getting the first down. We've been holding up pretty well on defense now. On third down, they run a slant, but he tried to lead it upwards, and I'm right there deflecting that ball. Up 3-0 now, and on 2nd and 3, I end up getting a little bit too physical with this receiver, deflected the ball, but there's a pass interference on the play. Now on 2nd down, Desmond Ridder's delivering a dot down the field to Van Jefferson for a big first down, getting the 1st and goal. 1st and goal, we playing goal line defense. They're trying to run the ball to the other side, and we getting that big tackle. Daniel Hunter making a great tackle. But then on 3rd and goal, there's a wide open receiver in the middle of our zone scoring a touchdown. Van Jefferson again. Offense did not score. They're going to have to start scoring because we can't keep on locking people up. Just like against the 49ers, eventually the offense going to have to start scoring, and they keep trying to test me, and it's not working. And it really doesn't make sense to me why we can't score when we have Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, and Jordan Addison. But maybe this means as soon as Jaden is ready to play, he'll be able to get in starting minutes and be the number 2 receiver on this team. We'll see what happens. Because, I mean, just look at how good the defense is. There's wide open receivers, but they still can't catch the ball. The quarterbacks can't make accurate passes because the defense is too good. Then a pretty familiar problem we've been having recently is allowing 3rd down conversions, as we do once again. 2nd and 10 in the red zone, and he almost delivered this dot to the touchdown, but that receiver dropped the ball, and Medalist was on him. Now on 3rd and 10, I'm going Cordell Patterson, and come on now, give me that pick. I don't know why he expected him to be able to catch that ball. He didn't even throw it up. It ain't matter, I was going to have it anyway. Give me that. For some reason, offense is only able to get 3 points again, and then he's testing me one more time, and I'm swatting this ball down. They're running the ball to my side. It is my job to go ahead and get to the outside and make this tackle, and I'm making a great tackle on Bijan. Now on 3rd and 8, this receiver beat me over the top, and the quarterback got it to him. Perfect pass, but hey, I ain't get beat. Don't matter. I made him drop the ball. Amazing recovery. After all the great defense we've been playing in this whole game, it's still only 6-7, and we're losing this game. 2nd and 10, I get hit by this curl route. He probably could have thrown it, but instead he's trying to scramble. I was going to light him up, but he went down. I'm going Kyle Pitts on this play. He's running a drag route, and there's an open receiver, but good defense. He forced him out of bounds. 4th and 2. Another great defensive drive. Another drive where our offense did not perform at all. And I get beat on this end route, but does that really matter if he didn't get the ball? That's live. Now they're getting back to that run, running this ball up the middle, getting great blocks, and we cannot get to him. Harrison Smith makes a great tackle. They ran the ball on back-to-back plays, and Harrison Smith tripped him up perfectly so I can make this tackle. If he didn't do that, I probably wouldn't have made it. It's a 1st and 10. We're running cover 3, and Drake London did the perfect route to beat a cover 3, a comeback route. Going Kyle Pitts on 1st and goal, and I actually got beat off the press, but I still recovered and swatted that ball down. But then on 3rd and goal, there's a wide open receiver in the flats, Cordell Patterson. He scores a touchdown. Offense finally scored, but they were not able to get the 2-point conversion, so we lose our 2nd game this season, and we only lost by 2 points to the Falcons. Kirk Cousins got to do better. 20 for 36. He ain't throw no picks, but he ain't throw no touchdowns either. And I just keep on catching picks. At this rate, I'm going to have the most picks in a single season. Now the time is almost here. We are 1 week away until Jaden gets to come back. This is our last game without Jaden. And it's really sad because right now we are 30th in offensive yards and number 1 in defense. So we got the best defense and basically the worst offense in the league. Now we're coming into week 10, which is the last game before Jaden returns, and we got to win this stuff. We playing against the Saints, which is not a good offense, but a pretty good defense. So another defensive game, we in for it. 2nd and 10, they trying to run a screen play, but it didn't work at all. The pass rush got there too fast. But then they put Alvin Kamara on the route, and he got wide open, getting a big first down. And I'm coming down trying to make the tackle. He just broke it and got tackled by somebody else. Our number 1 defense ain't looking too good right now. They just cutting us up the field, and I'm coming down making the tackle on this tight end. But then Derek Carr made a big mistake, testing me. Give me that pick. Somehow offense found a way to give them the ball right back on our side of the field already again. So now we got to try to stop them again. Going to flats here on first and going. He did it again. Give me that pick. Toe tap pick. I have 2 picks in this game already, but tell me how we have not scored a single point yet, and me and Harrison Smith just sandwiched him, forcing him to drop the ball. Now they're trying to run the ball on 3rd and 2, but they are not able to get it. We're tackling Alvin Kamara behind the line of scrimmage. Offense finally scored. They got 3 points. Now they're trying to test me, and I'm making this receiver drop the ball. Look at the amazing ball skills. Come on now. Our defense has just been on point right now. 3rd and 7, and just look at the zones coming down and making the receivers drop the ball. 4th and 7. We're up 10-0 now, and on second time, I got put on the blitz, and I said to run the screenplay, so I'm getting back there and making a big tackle on Alvin Kamara. I'm trying to run to the other side of the field to get into my zone, and there's a wide open receiver in the middle of the field, right in between the zones. That's a 3rd down that got converted. I'm playing off-man coverage on this tight end, but then I end up getting killed on this out route, corner route, whatever it was. He's picking up the 1st down. Not happening again. I'm getting real physical with this receiver, but then there's a wide open receiver, Chris Olave, on the corner route. I really wish I was guarding him. Hopefully coach put me on him for the rest of the game. 10-7. I'm guarding Chris Olave now. He's doing a post route, and I got too physical with him at the top of the route, and I get another pass interference. That's been a big problem of mine. Just being too physical with people at the top of their routes. I'm in the deep blue on 3rd and 1. They run a perfect play to get under my zone, and I'm trying to hit Michael Thomas. He's breaking a tackle, getting all the way down the field. Guarding Michael Thomas in the slot. I'm putting my hands on him, and this linebacker standing right there perfectly to get that pick. Great defense being played in this game by both teams. Derek Carr was really struggling against us. 3 picks, and I had 2 of them. Kirk Cousins had 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He got to do better. Like I said, I had 2 picks and multiple pass deflections, just locking up. Jaden, watching our last couple games on the bench, got him real motivated to work even harder because he finally gets the return for week 11, and we are expecting him to be a big factor in the rest of our season, even though he's coming off of an injury. I mean, this season's kind of crazy. We're 30th in offensive yards, but we're number 1 in defense. But the good thing is, my brother's back. Let's see how he's doing his return. Alright y'all, now the day we have been waiting for. My brother Jaden finally gets to make his return. And we going against the Broncos, and PS2 might be guarding him a little bit. I think he'll still do something. Russell Wilson is starting this game off with a bang, throwing his ball deep down the field to Jerry Jeudy, who killed that DB. I know who I'm going to have to guard in this game, off the rip. They're running a stretch play to my side, and I'm getting back to making a great tackle on the running back. 3rd down, and Russ is trying to make a little quick slant pass, but Byron Murphy, my cornerback duo, was all over that. Great defense. Man, it feel good to finally see my brother Jaden out there, and on 2nd and 9, he's getting his ball immediately on the out route, getting the 1st down. Before he got injured, he was one of Kirk Cousins' favorite targets, so hopefully Kirk Cousins keeps on targeting him like that. On 1st and 10, he's running a cross route. He is wide open, and Kirk Cousins did not throw him the ball here. Yeah, man, come on, Kirk. Now it's 2nd and long because Kirk Cousins took that sack, and he's going to end up taking another sack, which is going to make us 3rd and 31. Just not looking like a good drive right now. Offense had to punt the ball, and now it's 3rd and 3 on the Broncos, and we're making them have to punt the ball too. The defense getting there, pass rush getting there. Russ got to throw that ball out of bounds. Still a tie game, 0-0, wide open on the crossing route. He's finally getting this ball, getting a big 1st down. He's lined up with PS2 on this play, trying to beat him to the inside, doing the end route, but PS2 is on his hip the whole time. It's 4th down now. Special teams did not go for the field goal. I don't understand why they didn't. Now it's still a tied game, and they're getting a big run. QBs eventually got to learn not to test me. I'm running this route for Cortland Sutton, and I'm catching this pick. And after I caught that pick, they on 3rd down, and Kirk Cousins gives that ball right back to him. PS2 catching the pick, lurking him, and Jaden was not able to catch him. That is a pick 6 for PS2. Now it just looks like our offense can't do anything on this Broncos defense. Pass rush, pass defense, everything. Then we got the ball back. I'm putting my hands on this receiver, catching another pick. And I'm taking this all the way home just to go ahead and make up for that PS2 pick six. Tie game now because of me, and he decides to test me again, and I'm making this receiver drop the ball. Don't throw it my way at all. It's not going to happen. Rush just doesn't understand. He does it again, I'm swatting this ball. It's not going to happen. I'm not allowing that. And now there's my boy Cameron Bynum. He's baiting up Russell Wilson and catching a pick and taking his own for 6. Oh my God, the defense is amazing. Now, literally only because of how good our defense is, we're up 14-7. He's testing me again and I'm swatting the ball. Like I said, not in my zone. And now they're running the ball on 3rd and 23, making this tackle, calling a timeout. Offense had enough time to probably go ahead and get a little field goal or something. 3rd and 10. PS2's guarding Jaden an off man, which is a big mistake. He's running a post route, getting open, getting his first down on PS2. And then he's running a streak on 3rd and 10, and Kirk Cousins could have thrown this ball up. He probably could have tried to get a chance on this, but it's out of bounds. Alright, man, offense finally put some points on the board. We're up 17-7, and they ran a terrible screen play, 4th and 5. Kirk needs to start reading the field way better. He's trying to force his ball into Justin Jefferson. There was too many defenders around. He's lucky that ball wasn't picked off again. Coach drew up a perfect play to get Jaden this ball underneath, and he's in a fighting for this first down. Trying to pass the ball here on 1st and 10 in the red zone, but Frank Clark is coming off the edge, getting a sack on Kirk Cousins. 3rd and 21, and Kirk Cousins is taking a chance, throwing this ball up to Justin Jefferson, and it's a touchdown. And since we couldn't even see that, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how that thing looked. In Jaden's return, we win 24-7. Kirk could have done better, 22 for 33, 268, a touchdown and a pick. Russ was terrible though, 3 picks. And then Jaden's return, 9 catches, 124 yards. Come on now, he's him. He wasn't the only twin going crazy. I had 2 picks and one of them went for 6. Both making mama proud. And I finally got another defensive player of the week. This is my first one I got since like week 2 or something. And now going into week 12, I have 13 picks. 14 is the pick record for a single season. I'm going to blow that out of the water, I ain't gonna lie. And we are playing against the Bears again. I already know he gonna throw me 1, maybe 2. We'll see. Got them to a 3rd and 2, and I'm making an amazing tackle in the backfield to make them go to 4th down. And they had a holding call, but of course we're gonna go ahead and decline it, so it's 4th down. On 3rd and 6, Kirk Cousins should have just waited just 1 second, and Jaden was wide open in the middle of the field for the first down and more, but instead he threw it to Justin Jefferson. Now it's 4th down. We got the Bears all the way backed up, and Justin Fields did not know that we were in a zone. He threw this ball straight to that safety, and he's taking this all the way home for 6. First and 10, guarding DJ Moore. He killed me on this end route, but guess what? They ran a play action, and that boy Harrison Smith got in for a sack. Now on 3rd and 16, they decided to run a little screen play, but we are all on there. I'm getting back there, not making the tackle, but I helped. Jaden was supposed to be running a drag on this play, but he saw a wide open field up the middle, so he decided to be a little creative and end up getting the ball here, getting a big first down. 1st and 10, Jaden running a post route, and Kirk Cousins looked like he tried to give him a chance, but he threw this ball too far out of bounds. 3rd and 10, Kirk Cousins looked at Jaden his whole route, throwing his ball a little bit too far ahead, and he's making a great diving catch. He couldn't end this drive without getting his touchdown. Out route, and Kirk Cousins is connecting with him for his first touchdown in his career. On 1st and 10, I get a little too lazy off man coverage, and I let DJ Moore burn me over the top, but I made the tackle as long as I ain't allowed that touchdown. And now we're in the Tampa 2, and Justin Fields is throwing a dot in between these zones. That was a nice throw. First and goal, and he's immediately going to use his legs, and we cannot catch him as a touchdown. Up 21-7 in the third quarter. I'm getting killed by this curl route, but DJ Moore heard my footsteps and he just dropped that ball. I'm in his head right now, I ain't gonna lie. They ran a screen play on 3rd and 8, and we were not expecting it at all. They ended up getting the first down. I'm in the flats on 3rd down, playing the flats, and Justin Fields is throwing me this pick, and I'm tying the pick record. And ain't nobody catching me. Just got straight green grass ahead of me, going home for 6. Now after catching that pick 6, I kind of felt something tweak in my hamstring a little bit. So we're up 28-7, third quarter, about to be the fourth quarter. I'm sitting out for the rest of the game. Offense is on the 3-yard line and Jaden is running a slant route, but he dropped this ball. That could have been his second touchdown. We end up winning this game 31-15. I tweaked my hamstring a little bit, but I think I'm still going to be good for next game. The defense was great. 2 picks for Justin Fields. Kirk Cousins ain't throw no pick. He threw 2 tugs. And this time it was Justin Jefferson going crazy. 126 yards and a touchdown. And Jaden had 55 yards for 1 touchdown. You can't forget about my pick 6. And now even though I tweaked my hamstring a little bit, it's not that big of a deal because we do have a bye week for week 13. So I got enough time to go ahead and get my rest in. And it ain't too much of a big deal. Hopefully. Right now we have the 3rd best record in the league at 10-2. And with this record, we are the 2nd seed to the 49ers, of course, the team that knocked us off of our undefeated streak. So hopefully we can win every single game in this last stretch of games and they start losing so we can get that number 1 seed. And after that Bears game, I have now tied up Night Train Lane with 14 picks in a single season, and it's only going into week 14. So I'm going to blow this out the water for sure. And it's actually crazy because right now I am 9th in MVP voting as a cornerback because of how many picks I have. That's crazy. But now we're in week 14, and this is a matchup I've been waiting for since week 1. I get to guard a top 3 receiver in the league, Devontae Adams. And coach told me that before this game, I'm going to be on an island with him for most of the game, so I'm definitely ready. We've been playing some great defense, and I haven't been targeted yet until this play right here, and Devontae Adams could have made that great grab. He dived, but that ball was too far ahead. Offense is 2nd and 10, and look at Jaden getting wide open on that corner route. Kirk Cousins could not make the throw though because he got sacked. Now offense ain't got no choice but try to go deep, and he tried to throw this ball to TJ Hockenson in between that zone, but that was not working. Now here we go again with a top running back. He's just going to run all over us. I already know it's coming. We just got to be ready for it. On 3rd and 1, Jimmy Garoppolo did not realize we was in a Tampa 2 and he threw this ball right to that linebacker. I'm helping block so he can get this pick 6. I don't know what's going on with the Raiders play calling, but this is actually the 2nd time that they ran this play and it just has not worked, and they just need to stop. When I tell y'all all week, I have just been prepared to try to lock up Devontae Adams. I ain't trying to let him get no catches. I lock him up on this corner route. 4th down, punt that ball. The offense found itself backed all the way up, and on 3rd and 5, he's throwing this ball to Jaden, getting the first down, getting out the hole. Then on 1st down, Jaden is running this nasty route to the inside, and he's getting the ball, getting the first down, getting blocks, but the block wasn't as strong as he thought it was going to be trying to get to the outside. When I tell y'all, our run offense is as bad as our run defense. Max Crosby just blows it all up. When I tell y'all, it really pisses me off while I'm sitting on the bench watching Jaden get open. Kirk Cousins could have tried to throw that ball, lead it down a little bit on that post route, but instead he decided to take a sack. It's 2nd and 2, and we really expected the Raiders to run the ball, but instead they did play action. I'm locking up Devontae Adams, and he's trying to throw this ball, but Josh Metellus is all over that. Then on 3rd and 2, I did the dumbest thing any cornerback could possibly do. We're in a cover 3, and I got did in by that play action, and I let up this big play. That's all my fault. Not gonna happen again. I promise. But this is exactly why football is a team sport, not an individual sport. Look at Cameron Bynum lurking that, getting a pick, and ain't nobody catching up to him but me. He's going for 6, and I'm running right beside him the whole way. Now back to locking up Devontae Adams. He's running a slant route and I'm right there, making him drop that ball. Come on now. Again, he runs another slant route, but this time I was not right next to him. I actually went for the pick. Should have tried to swat the ball down. DA got one catch on me. I'm trying to let him get no more as Jimmy gives me my 15th pick. And the in-season pick record is now mine. Third and 3, and Kirk Cousins is delivering a dot to Justin Jefferson for the first down. Kirk's gonna connect with Justin Jefferson again, getting us the 1st and goal. He almost got that tub. He was 1 yard short of it. It's only 4 seconds left on the clock. We ain't got no timeouts. We had to use our last one. 1st and goal. This running back just had to put his head down and try to score a touchdown. He tried to juke around, and we ended up leaving this half with nothing. It's crazy how bad the Raiders offense is when DA's doing good, but when he can't get the ball at all, he's just getting locked up. Man, they don't know what to do. Offense is on their side of the field already on 1st and 10. If Kirk Cousins would just waited 1 second, Jaden was wide open on that crossing route. He tried to throw this ball to Justin Jefferson, and honestly, that should have been picked off. Then on 3rd and 10, Kirk Cousins can't find nowhere to throw the ball to. He does, but it's completely inaccurate. Hopefully we can make this field goal. They actually made the field goal. We're up 17-0. And Jimmy's trying to throw the out route, but it is overthrown. Murphy's all over that. But then on 3rd and 5, Jimmy is testing Byron Murphy, and he's getting beat over the top. Then on 2nd and 7, Jimmy's going right back to Byron Murphy, but this time he playing defense. Then on 3rd and 7, I actually got beat by Dare on this curl route, but quarterback is throwing the ball to Josh Jacobs, and he's fighting for that 1st down. On 2nd down, I was expecting him to throw this ball up to DA, give him a chance, but I guess he understand, and that receiver just completely dropped that ball wide open. Byron Murphy was nowhere near him. Still locks though. Now, I ain't gonna lie, there gotta be something wrong with the Raiders. Why in this situation are you on 3rd down running the ball? Running the ball down 17 points is kind of crazy. Now they ain't got no choice but to try to get this 1st down, and they're running the ball again, and that's getting stuffed. This game is over. Great games defensively and offensively. The Raiders are just trash. Kirk Cousins actually didn't do anything this game, and he didn't need to. On the receiving side of the ball, because of how bad the offense was, I mean, not, you know what I'm saying, people didn't really have too many yards. In this game, multiple of us had a pick. We played amazing defense. And I did indeed lock up DA. And thanks to Jimmy Garoppolo, I have broke the in-season pick record with 15, and we still got many games to go. With Jaden having to be out for about 7 weeks when he had got injured, his stats are not looking like how he wants. So it's kind of getting to him a little bit. I'm trying to let him know that he's good. All he got to do is come back next season and do a lot better because he wants to get Rookie of the Year, but that's just not going to happen, unfortunately, due to his injury. But really, though, when you think about it, even though he missed all them weeks, all he'll have to do for these last couple games is, like, go absolutely crazy, like 200 yards a game or something, or like 150 to get multiple touchdowns, but unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen. But honestly, no matter who gets the award, he's probably still the best rookie receiver right now. Now for our Week 15 matchup, we got the Bengals, another team with another great wide receiver that I'll be on an island with in Jamar Chase. But the season I've been having, I'm definitely real confident I can lock him up. On 1st and 10, Jamar Chase hit me with a little slant route, and I ain't gonna lie, he gonna have to keep doing those if he wanna actually get the ball. Coach got us in the cover 3 right now, but he said we're going to be a man for most of the game, and that linebacker is coming in, making a big hit on Jamar Chase, forcing him to drop the ball. 3rd down, they're in a tight formation, so we're in a zone, and he's trying to throw this ball to the end route to Jamar Chase, but that linebacker almost had that pick. You got to catch that. After the great defense we play, offense ended up going 3 now, and Byron Murphy is playing amazing defense, forcing that receiver to drop the ball. Now on 3rd down, we're still in the zone, and Joe Burrow is picking that apart, getting the 1st down easily. We're on the man against his bunch. This is exactly what Coach did not want to do. Jamar Chase ended up getting a catch because I ran into my teammates. If that's what it takes, I understand. 2nd and 1, I'm getting a little physical with Jamar Chase, staying hip to hip with him, but this tight end getting wide open. I missed the tackle, but DB made the tackle on him. Now, he's just been killing me with these slants. Eventually, I'm going to have to get up in there and actually guard that. I guess as long as he's not getting the big plays on me, we going to be good. The defensive coordinator really does not like to run man in the red zone, so we're in zone, and they're picking that apart, getting Jamar Chase in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Offense found themselves in third down again. They cannot go 3 and out 2 times in a row. Jaden is securing that catch for the first down. There's one thing Kirk Cousins needs to improve on a lot is just making his decisions, because he keeps on taking sacks that he should not be taking. Try to throw the ball out of bounds or something. If there's one thing about Jaden that makes him so dangerous against the zone, if he sees that a hole is wide open, he's going to take that no matter what his route is, as he finds himself wide open for a touchdown. Now after Chase scored that touchdown, it's time to get up in his grill. I can't let him get open no more. I should get beat on that curl route, but quarterback wasn't looking my way. They running back dropped the wide open pass. Second down, getting physical with him again, and T. Higgins is open and just drops that pass. And you know what it means when somebody drops the pass? That's locks. It's still 7-7. They creeping up the field, and Joe Burrow made a big mistake throwing it to my zone. Give me that pick. Not only that, just because Jamar got a little tut, I'm going to have to go ahead and give me one too. Alright, now we look good. Now we're up 7 points, and he's trying to throw this ball to Jamar Chase, trying to force it in, but like I said, I'm on him now. He's not getting none of that. Only them little slants. On 3rd and 13, they decided to run the ball, and they end up getting it. That's just sad run defense. We cannot be allowing stuff like that. They decided to run a little no huddle. He's throwing his ball to Jamar Chase, and I turned at the last moment to go ahead and swat that ball. It's 2nd and 10. Amazing defense, but one thing we forgot to do. We forgot to account for Joe Burrow's leg. He ain't get the first though. Now for some reason they decided to not run the ball on 30 inches, but they ran it on 3rd and 13 earlier, and now they throwing the ball out of bounds 4th and inches. We're expecting them to go for it here. Now why did they not go for it on 4th and inches? I don't know, but look at that amazing route from Jaden fighting forward as he gets that first down. But their defense came to play just like ours did. 3rd and 5, and Kirk Cousins ain't got nobody to throw the ball to. He's throwing the ball out of bounds. 3rd quarter now, Jamar Chase running a little short route in the flats, and I'm coming down getting a hit on him. Like I said, he can have them little short routes. He's not getting nothing longer than that. It's 3rd and 5, and I know they want to get this ball to Jamar Chase, but I got my hands all over him, and T. Higgins is dropping a wide open first down. That's tough. They might be struggling a little bit on offense, but our offense is too. They keep on finding themselves in a 3rd down situation on 4th and inches. Almost got the first, but that ball was let down too far. That should end up going for that. Kirk Cousins got the first down off of a tush push, but then they run a play action, and Kirk got sacked for 7 yards. It's 3rd down once again, and Kirk Cousins is throwing a check down to TJ Hockenson. He doesn't even want to try to get that first down. I guess he don't want to throw no pick. I've been talking trash to Jamar Chase all game. He's been trying to shut me up, and then he finally ends up getting a pretty decent catch here, getting the first down off a curl route. This has been a crazy back and forth matchup. Definitely the toughest receiver I done guarded this season. I need y'all to see this great defense from Byron Murphy. This could have been a crazy play from T. Higgins, but he made an amazing play on that ball. 3rd and 10, guarding him in the slot, getting physical with him. He got me over the top, but I'm still there, forcing him to drop the ball. 4th down. Now we're only up 7 points, so offense needs to try to get some points, and Jaden is wide open on a post route, but that is overthrown. That would have been a crazy play. But then Kirk makes up for it on the next play. Justin Jefferson beats his man over the top, and look at him run for that touchdown. First and 10, they're already on our side of the field. Running man against that bunch was terrible because Tyler Boyd got open for the touchdown. Now we're in the offense to at least try to get a field goal here, but everyone's locked up. He almost got the first down to the tight end, but 1 yard short. We're losing by 7 points, and we got to lock up here. I get beat on that out route, and he gets the first down. On 1st and 10, they got both of their receivers running in basically the same route, so I came in and helped force that incompletion. Alright, I can't lie, I've been getting killed a lot by these little tiny short routes. I thought I could get that ball out of his hands by swatting at it, but he made a great catch. 3rd and 3. Then on 3rd down, Joe Burrow's hitting his tight end, and he's making a great catch for the first. They running no huddle. He's trying to force his ball into Jamar Chase, and I'm making him drop the ball like I said. Crazy battle between me and Jamar right now. Joe still believes in Jamar. He's throwing it to him again on the corner route. He's dropping the ball. He actually had it, but that safety also came down and probably would have let a big hit on him. We got them right where we want them, but then T. Higgins ended up getting open. Byron Murphy actually allowed that first down. He been locking up all game though, so we just gotta keep locking up. Time is really running out for them. They got no timeout, 2nd and 10. I'm on Jamar Chase, and then we locked them up. They threw the ball out of bounds, and somehow, just somehow, I end up getting flagged for an illegal contact. Is it because we at their house? Is that the reason? This is the last play again, their last chance, and on a Hail Mary, he throws a big pick, great pick from that safety to go ahead and end this game. Man, what a crazy game, and what a matchup between me and Jamar. This was an amazing game. In this game, Kirk Cousins had 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's all we can ask of him, as Joe Burrow threw 2 picks. Jaden had a great game, 7 catches, 130 yards and a touchdown. Jamar Chase also 9 catches, 80 yards and a touchdown. All of it went on me, but it was a dog fight. As I end up with a pick and Bynum end up with a pick, and I had multiple pass deflections. It says 3, but I had more than that. Now listen, I'm going to take some time out to go ahead and say the reason why I haven't had Twinvilles in a couple days is because this game against the Lions that I played, it was an amazing game. Kirk Cousins had probably his best game. Everyone was going crazy. I was going crazy. Me versus Jameson Williams and everything. But the game got corrupted. So week 16 will not be in the video because it was corrupted. But y'all can see the stats here. So I guess. Even though I wasn't able to show y'all week 16, we got week 17, and it's a Sunday night primetime game against the Packers. Now, last time we played these boys, we embarrassed them. Let's do it again. Now, just like last time we played against them, we're expecting them to try to run the ball again, as Aaron Jones is coming off of a very good game, so he's going to get some touches. I'm getting real physical with Christian Watson. He's running a little stop route, and I'm right there. I'm punching that ball out of his hands. Now this secondary is just playing amazing defense as a unit. Look at Josh Metellus making that receiver drop that ball. Offense ended up getting put in a coffin with a punt, so they kind of got locked up, and then they're finding an amazing hole, amazing gap in between our cover 3. That was just a dot. We changed out our coverage a little bit, and Jordan Love is throwing a very inaccurate pass that goes right to the defense. Pig. Man, Josh Metellus been having a season. 2nd and 7. Kirk Cousins has a wide open Jordan Addison on the out route for the first down, but he overthrows it and throws it all the way out of bounds. Then on the next play, he has Justin Jefferson on a comeback route, and guess what he does? It's inaccurate. 4th down. Alright, now we got to lock up again. He's running a slant route. I thought I was there to bat the ball down, but instead I got to try to chase him down. He's real fast, but I'm as fast as him. I was able to catch up to him. On 1st and 10 in the red zone, we made a big mistake. I'm not on the side of Christian Watson, so he burns that DB and scores the touchdown. For some reason, Kirk Cousins hasn't even targeted Jaden yet this game, but he finally gets the ball on the drag route. Then on 3rd and 4, they cannot go 3rd and out this time. He has Cam Akers wide open for the first down. Jaden and Jordan Addison are running across from each other, and he kind of ran into him a little bit. Might have been a flag, but hey, it don't matter. That's a big first down. Now on the 5-yard line, go ahead and run the ball in with Cam Akers, and he's fighting for that touchdown. Just from Christian Watson's body language, I knew he was running a streak route, so I'm going ahead and waiting for that ball to get there, and I'm catching this pick and taking it home for 6. Of 7 points, I'm guarding him, locking him up, and I got a little bit too physical. I guess way too physical because I ended up getting a PI. I just want him to know that I'm on that. I don't know what's getting into Jordan Love, but he keeps on testing me. I'm right there. You're not catching the ball. 3rd and 4, and Jordan Love's throwing a little slant route, but the linebacker came down and made a big hit on that receiver, forcing 4th and inches. Surprisingly, they actually didn't go for it, and offense made their way all the way down the field. They can at least get 3 points here. This is what really makes me mad about Kirk Cousins. Look at how open Justin Jefferson is, and look at where that ball ended up at. You got to make that pass. That's a touchdown. They realized Christian Watson can't get open on deeper routes on me, so they got him running a little zig route, and I'm coming down, making the tackle. It's now the second half. We're up 10 points, and Kirk Cousins is taking a big sack. Then on 3rd and long, Kirk Cousins is actually throwing it out to TJ Hockenson, but he's not able to get the first down. It's 4th and 1. Definitely going for it here. We might as well run the ball here on 4th and 1 because they was expecting us to pass the ball, and we're easily getting it. And then here on 1st and 10, run the play action, and Jaden gets wide open, gets this ball, and scores a touchdown. You would think that by now I'll stop getting tested. I mean, I've been locking up the whole game. He's trying again. I really could have had that pick, but I ain't see the ball in the time. Had to swat it down. And I mean, doing that on back-to-back plays is kind of crazy. I'm on him, and he's lucky that ball was thrown out of bounds. Then on 3rd and 10, he's on a screenplay, so he was going to get the ball again. That would have been 3 times in one possession I've been targeted, and nothing happened. Yeah, the rest of the game was about the same as the beginning of the game. Though Kirk only had 1 touchdown, he did what he needed to do. He didn't turn the ball over. And Jaden was the only touchdown that he had. 4 catches for 68 yards. And the defense was just great. Me and Josh Metellus with a pick in this game. I know it's the last game of the season, and y'all did not get to see our first game against the Lions, but at least our last game of the season is the game against the Lions again. We're going to have to put on the show. We're starting off this game with amazing defense already. 3rd and 13, and Jared Goff is taking a sack. Offense got the ball on their side of the field. Kirk Cousins trying to hit Jaden on his corner route, but he threw the ball way out of bounds. He couldn't even have a chance at it. On 2nd and 10, running the play action, and Jaden gets wide open on the crossing route for a touchdown. Easy. I'm pressing J-Mo, and he's throwing the ball to him, and I'm making an amazing grab, catching that pick from behind me. Now, as y'all can see right now, we're 14-2, and the 49ers are also, but they won. They beat us when we played each other, so if we win this game and they lose, we'll get the first seed, but if we both win, we'll be the second. Hopefully they lose. 2nd and 6, and Kirk Cousins is going to find Jordan Addison on a dot, but he did not score that touchdown. He is short 1 yard. Then on 1st and goal, just running the ball right up the middle with Cam Akers. He's diving in for the easy touchdown. Up 14-0, and we're playing amazing defense. This was almost a dot, but my recovery and ball skills is just crazy as I knock that ball out. Pause. On 3rd and 13, J-Mo ends up getting open because I got bumped by St. Brown, but that does not matter. That pass rush hits the quarterback, and he fumbled 1st and goal already. The offense ain't gonna make this no more complicated than it need to be. Just run this ball in easily with Cam Akers. We ain't trying to lose this game. By the way, y'all, it is still the first quarter, so anything could still happen as they finally get a big play, throwing this ball to the middle of the field to St. Brown. They still fighting their way up the field, and then Jared Goff just completely overthrew this wide open play. Now on 3rd and 6, I'm trying to keep up with J-Mo on this drag route, and Jared Goff is just throwing the ball up out of bounds. I mean, this is just like no competition at all. We're up 28-3. It's the 3rd quarter. It's time for me to go ahead and sit. Offense just continued to score though. We won 38-3. In this game, offensively, defensively, we just did great. Kirk Cousins even had a good game. Jaden's had a good game, but that boy Jaden, 2 touchdowns with 77 yards to go ahead and end off the season. And I had to end the season off with a little pick, you know what I'm saying, going into the playoffs. We got good momentum. And unfortunately, due to us losing to the 49ers earlier on in the season, they are the number 1 seed as they had the tiebreaker over us. Same record, but they number 1 seed, so we got a wild card game. And with this wild card game being against the Saints, it's Derek Carr that we're going against. And what do we look like losing to Derek Carr in the playoffs? Let's go ahead and win this game. After we locked them up on the first drive of the game, offense got the ball, and Kirk Cousins keeps on running backwards, and he ends up getting sacked. It's 3rd and 22 now. He got to learn how to stop running backwards. Now, I guess Kirk Cousins just never learns. He runs backwards again and gets sacked for even more yards. 4th and 37. Offense did nothing, so it's my turn. He's testing me, and I'm getting this pick off this corner route. Give me that, and I'm going for 6. Derek Carr is not done testing me. He's trying to throw the slant on me, and I'm making that receiver drop that ball. Stop testing me, boy. We really gonna have to watch Alvin Kamara this whole game. He's just dumping this off straight to the flats to Alvin Kamara, and he's almost getting the first down, 3rd and 2. Then on 3rd and 2, of course, they running the ball and they're getting it. He was fighting through that line. We randomly threw a cover 3 out here, and I don't think Derek Carr knew, but there's a flat right there, right under that curl route, and he's catching that pick. Big Byron Murphy. That boy Jaden got Marshawn Lattimore on him, but he do not care. He's beating him to the inside and getting the big first down. 3rd and 2, play action, and Jaden is getting open at the end of the route, but instead he's throwing it straight to the running back, getting the first down. On 2nd and goal, Jaden running the slant, and I don't know who Kirk Cousins was throwing this ball to, because it actually went straight to that linebacker. I'm surprised he didn't catch the pick. 3rd down, we didn't want Kirk Cousins to throw no picks, so just trying to run the ball. Couldn't get nothing, gotta go for the field goal. Well, 10-0 now. They're running the ball with Alvin Kamara. I'm getting back there trying to punch the ball out, but my teammate, the linebacker, came in and hit him while I was punching the ball out. And the ball was fumbled, and we got the ball on their side of the field already. The Saints defense got our offense to a 3rd down already, and Jaden almost gets the first down. He falls inches of the first. It's only 4th and inches. Jaden is running the flat route, getting the ball to the sideline. That ball was almost overthrown. Kirk, come on, boy. 2nd and goal, and Kurt's gonna be connecting with Justin Jefferson to the back of the end zone for a touchdown. I mean, right now, this isn't fair. Up 17-0, the first half hasn't even ended. He's throwing me another pick. Like, what is he doing right now? Derek Carr, that's tough. And we ain't even done. Jaden gets open on a crosser route, just beats Marshawn Lattimore, scoring a touchdown. Oh my God. Third quarter now, run the RPO bubble, and Jaden's catching the ball, getting the first down, juking out a defender. Man, this is just nasty. And then here comes the dagger. Justin Jefferson kills that DB off the press, scoring another touchdown. Man, the Saints just didn't want to win that game at all. They wasn't playing hard, 38-10. As long as Kirk Cousins keeps on having games like this with no turnovers, we'll definitely win the Super Bowl. And just look at Jaden going crazy in his first playoff game. 10 catches, 136 yards, and a touchdown. Justin Jefferson had 2 tugs. Even I scored. I had 2 picks, and one of them went for 6, multiple pass deflections. We just dominated this game. Now we got a divisional round game against the Cowboys. I'm expecting this one right here to be a lot more competitive than the last one. Let's see what happens. All right, starting off this game, I already know where Dak's mindset is at. He's already testing me, and I'm letting him know I ain't going for that. Going CD on 3rd down, he's running a streak right. He actually beat me over the top, but Dak did not throw that ball correctly. I still got to deflect it with my amazing recovery. The thing about this game is the fact that they have Micah Parsons, one of the best pass rushers in the league, and Kirk Cousins is going to be, it's going to be a little tough for him. Dak's throwing this ball straight to the flats, and I'm coming down laying a big hit on that boy, but the ball fell out of bounds. Then they ran a screenplay with their tight end, and for some reason, them DBs over there was not reacting to it. They just didn't know what to do. They ended up getting a first down easily. Dak really wants to get CD the ball. He's throwing this ball up. CD's jumping up for it, catching the ball, but I hit him while he was in midair. He had to drop it. He's trying to get him the ball again, and I'm right there. You're not getting that ball to CD while I'm on him. Stop it. All right, now offense is finally able to move the ball a little bit in this drive, getting this ball to Jordan Addison, getting up the field. Then on 1st and 10, they got a linebacker guarding Justin Jefferson. Come on now, dunking on that linebacker, touchdown. It's 2nd and 1. We expect them to run the ball, but instead they're trying to pass the ball, and that is not working. Byron Murphy playing amazing defense breaking that up. Then on 3rd and 1, they finally decide to run the ball, and yeah, we're going to get killed by Tony Pollard in this game. As long as we don't allow the passing game to get going, they can run the ball they want. I don't believe CD has a catch yet, but we're in the zone, and he finally ends up getting a catch in the middle of that zone, getting to 1st and goal. I just want him to know if I was guarding him, he wouldn't have had that. They're running the ball here on 2nd and goal, and they're getting the touchdown as he dives in for it. We're losing this game, and we need a big play. Jaden is being guarded by Stephon Gilmore and just torches him over the top. He just cannot keep up with that man. Then on 1st and 10, Kirk tried to throw this ball to Jordan Addison, but Jaden and Jordan ran into each other, and when Kirk got hit, he ended up getting injured. He hurt his wrist. So now we got a backup quarterback, and he's immediately throwing a dot to Justin Jefferson for the 1st down, getting us the 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Jaden ends up getting open again for a touchdown on Trayvon Diggs, but this ball is overthrown. It is now 3rd and goal, and the quarterback can't do anything. He's pressured, taking a sack. We got to go for the field goal. 2nd half now, Kirk is back in the game, and he's already throwing a deep bomb to Justin Jefferson for a touchdown on Stephon Gilmore. Jaden don't care about none of these DBs. Alright, now it's our turn to do our job and lock up as we finally get a tackle for loss. That was probably our first tackle for loss in this game. Now on 3rd and 6, Dak is trying to roll out to the left side, but that boy Marcus Davenport is right there for him getting a sack. Offense trying to run the ball on 2nd down to get the 1st down. It was only 3 yards, but they could not get it. I really need to understand where Kirk Cousins was trying to throw this ball at. He didn't throw it to anybody. He just threw it, honestly. Now we got to try to lock up again, but the Cowboys is back on their running stuff, running stretch play, and Tony Pollard's getting the 1st down easily. He's breaking tackles. I had to come in and try to tackle him. Then the 5 out, and Dak is going back to CD, and come on now, boy. Give me that pick, and you already know what's going on. I'm going for 6. We're in the zone, and you already know as soon as we get in the zone, that's when CD starts getting more targets and catching the ball, actually getting yards. So now we're back in man, and he's trying to give it to CD again, and no, we are all there. But then here on 2nd and 10, he's running the curl route trying to get the 1st down. I actually allowed it. Had to make the tackle though. And boys is trying their best to score here, and Dak almost completes this pass. It was just a little inaccurate. That was in my zone. I don't know what I was doing. Didn't score though. 4th and goal, he threw it to the tight end. He thought he had the catch, but he got hit, and that ball flew out of his hands. It's over. Man, what a game. 24-10, and we going to the conference. Kirk actually got injured in this game, but he came back in the game and threw a touchdown to Justin Jefferson. Yeah, he was doing his thing. And the receivers was doing their job too. Justin Jefferson had 2 touchdowns in this game. Y'all already know I'm going to perform every game, getting a pick 6. Now looking at this playoff picture, we are playing against the Falcons in the conference championship. I don't know how they made it. They don't got a quarterback. But on the other side is the Chiefs and the Jets. So this is definitely going to be interesting. And if it's something I'm not going to do is lose to Desmond Ridder in the conference championship. I don't even know how they made it here. But come on, y'all. 1st and 10, Drake London's running the curl route. And I'm trying to jump it to catch his pick 6. But that teammate came in and stole my pick. Hey, man, we still got the ball, though. Now running double post on 1st and 10, and Justin Jefferson gets open in the middle of the field, making a great catch for the 1st down. Running the RPO on 2nd and 4, and TJ Hockenson gets open on the flat route, fighting for that touchdown. And we're trying to run the ball with Bijan, but we are getting back there, and he's getting leveled by Jordan Hicks. I'm guarding Kyle Pitts on 3rd and 10, and he's almost getting the 1st down, but I made a great tackle preventing that 4th and 1. I don't know what's going on, but Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson are just going crazy together as he throws his dot to Justin Jefferson. It could have been a touchdown. It was a little bit bad thrown, but hey, still got a big play. Here they go again on 2nd and 10. He's running a nasty corner route. Look at the dot to the sideline and a great catch. Then to end off the drive, a nice little pass to the slant and a great catch in traffic. Touchdown for Jaden. Desmond Ridder ain't got too much confidence throwing the ball deep, so he's just throwing the ball straight to the flats, and I'm coming down laying a big hit on Kyle Pitts. Now on 3rd down, Desmond Ridder has to make a play, and he does not do that. 4th and 3. Great play by Byron Murphy. And it's 14-0. Offense has the ball on their side of the field. He's throwing the dot to TJ Hockenson, getting up the field to the 21-yard line. Kirk is throwing this ball quickly to Jaden to the middle of the field. He's making a great dive and grab. And on 1st and goal, TJ Hockenson just sits in the middle of the zone for the easy touchdown. Yeah, this game, there's no competition. They just can't score. It's not even the second half yet. We're already up 21-0. I'm knocking that ball out Dre London's hand. Ridder's throwing the ball to me again, and I'm making him drop that ball again. Big hit. And now it's pretty obvious that they're giving up in this game. It's 3rd down to running the ball. I guess they want us to score again. 21-0 in the 3rd quarter. He's trying to get this ball to Kyle Pitts, and I'm right there on him. You're not catching that on me. Our defense is just way too good for them. I don't know how they made it here to the conference, but yeah, this game was over before it even started. It is 3rd and 19, running verticals, and Jaden gets open just by running back, just standing there waiting in that zone, getting the ball. Then on 2nd and goal, just run the ball up the middle with Cam Akers for the touchdown. Up 4 scores now. They haven't scored yet. Well, they ended up scoring, but it was way too late. We ended up winning 28-7. Super Bowl time. And that boy Kirk Cousins was going crazy. 337 with 3 tugs. Justin Jefferson went crazy. Jaden went crazy. Jordan Addison did his thing. TJ Hockenson even had 2 touchdowns. Oh my God. And this is like the first game in a while I didn't catch a pick. But that boy also more, remember, he stole my pick that one time. Yeah, it's cool though. And we are now in the Super Bowl. And of course, out of the Jets and Chiefs game, you already know the Chiefs win that game. So we are playing against Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl. Oh, this is going to be a good game. I mean, this is pretty crazy. We're only rookies. We played on each other's team our whole life. And now we're in the Super Bowl together. And we have a chance to win a Super Bowl ring with each other. Families here, of course. We got to win this for them. Patrick Mahomes is letting me know early in this game he's going to test me throwing this ball to Travis Kelce, but I'm not allowing it. 2nd and 10. Now we're in the zone. I'm guarding the flats. He's throwing to Travis Kelce. Give me that pick. Alright, now it's offense turn to go ahead and score. Jaden gets open on an in route, but Kirk Cousins overthrows that because he was under pressure. Now on 3rd down, he's going to try to quickly get this into Jordan Addison, and he does just that. Jordan Addison makes a great catch, getting the 1st down. Now on 1st and 10, Jaden running a drag route, getting the ball, trying to make the defender miss, and he's trying to fight for that 1st and 2nd and inches. And they ain't going to make nothing complicated. Just run the ball in with Cam Akers. Easy touchdown. On 2nd and 1, they end up getting a pretty big play. He's throwing the ball to Kadarius Toney on a curl route. He's making people miss tackles, getting a big play. On 2nd down, Mahomes tested me, but the way he threw this ball, I just could not react to it. That was just an amazing play by Mahomes. That was great. And then while we're in the cover 3, he just immediately throws his ball straight to the seams before I can even react to it. That's just Mahomes. That's a dot. Even though he already threw a pick to me, he still tested me. I almost had that pick 6, but he threw that ball way faster than I could get there, and I get the 1st down. They run the ball here on 2nd and 5, and normally we would just allow this, but we did a good job of stopping them. Now it's 3rd and 2. They're going right back to the run on 3rd and 2, and they are not able to get it. 4th and 1, great run defense. But you know, they had to go for it on 4th and 1, and they are not able to get it. Great defense. Turnover on downs. On 2nd and 8, Kirk Cousins is going to find Justin Jefferson open in the middle of the field for a big play. Then on 1st and 10, Kirk Cousins throw the ball to Jaden on an end route, and he's fighting for this touchdown. I'm going to flats on the 2nd and 3. He's trying to just easily get the 1st down, but I'm coming down, picking this ball off, going for 6 with it. I'm trying to press Travis Kelce on 1st and 10, but my player kind of just went brain dead. I don't understand why he did that, but I had to chase him down before he could score that touchdown. I really need to understand why my player does this when I'm holding X and I moved his way. Like, what is going on with Madden? Now, because of that play, Pat Mahomes is going to find a receiver wide open for a touchdown, making it a 1-score game. Third quarter got all 3 receivers on one side, and look at this dot back shoulder to Justin Jefferson. That was just beautiful. But then they kind of slowed down our momentum a little bit. George Karlaftis gets in for a big sack. But that boy Kirk is not phased, throwing a dot to Jaden for the 1st down. That was an amazing play. 2nd and 4, Jaden gets open for the 1st down, but there's a flag on the play. It was holding. Now it's 3rd and 10, it don't matter though. Jaden gets open on the end route. Kirk Cousins throws the dot to him. He's fighting for the 1st down. He almost didn't get it, but somebody came back there and pushed him a little bit forward. Now running the inside zone, and look at the blocks, and Cam Akers gets in for an easy walk-in touchdown. Still in the 3rd quarter, Mahomes can always come back, and I almost went away with that pick 6 again, but just dropped it. On 3rd down, just look at the amazing defense from everybody on the field. We get a sack. Great defense is being played and great offense as Jaden gets wide open, catching the ball and scoring a touchdown. Chiefs started coming back, but it was way too late. We win our 1st Super Bowl in our rookie season, 38-28. And in this game, Mahomes took too long to start getting going. We had 2 picks on him, and Kirk Cousins 2 touchdowns, 24 for 28. He did his thing. Travis went crazy for no reason. He lost. But Jaden 2 touchdowns, 108 yards, 7 catches. Justin Jefferson also did his thing too. Come on. Just look at the J twins, the Johnson twins. I had 2 picks in this game. I had 2 picks. He had 2 touchdowns. That's crazy. So with that Super Bowl, we give the Vikings their 1st Super Bowl in their history. I won Super Bowl MVP. Mahomes was MVP. You can see all that. I also won Defensive Player of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year. As y'all can see this season, I ended up with 19 picks and 16 deflections. Oh my God. And looking at the stats from the players on our team, Kirk Cousins didn't have a bad season, but I'm pretty sure next season is going to be a lot better. As we can see, these receivers, Justin Jefferson could have had a better season, but the trio of these receivers are amazing. And remember, Jaden was injured for about 6 games, 7 games, so we're going to see what's really going to happen next season. And also can't forget, I now hold that in-season record for picks with 19. Imagine somehow I break my own record next season, like someone did.